Creations.
The House of Forgotten Names. The city of Avenor never slept. Its towers hummed with the resonance of 1,000,000 names, each syllable thrumming faintly through the streets like a living heartbeat. Every citizen carried theirs like a flame, a source of warmth, status, and magic. But Naomi had no flame. She stood at the edge of Mirror Bridge, her reflection a blank shimmer in the glassy water below. The wind carried whispers, names half-spoken, stolen, broken. She felt their longing. Names wanted to be remembered. She couldn't remember hers. The Bureau had taught the city that namelessness was impossible. Everyone was born with a name, registered before their first breath. But Naomi had woken 3 months ago in an abandoned nursery on the city's fringe, with only a slip of parchment reading, "Return to the vault." Since then, she had learned what it meant to be invisible. Doors refused to open for her. They could not recognize what did not exist. The streetlights flickered when she passed. Even the stray cats watched her with confusion, unable to name her as prey or friend. And yet, when she whispered a name aloud, it trembled. She first discovered it with a vendor. His name tag read Corbin Dale. When he tried to cheat her for bread, she said his name, softly, without anger. The tag cracked. His eyes went blank. He looked at her, then through her, then past her entirely, as if she had never been there. By nightfall, no one in the market remembered Corbin Dale. His stall vanished. His name was gone from the city's records, as if he had never lived. That was when the Bureau came. Marshal Scott ruled the Bureau of Registry from a marble tower at Avenor's heart. It was said he could hear the vibration of any name spoken within the city. When Naomi erased Corbin Dale, he felt the silence like a knife.
Find her, before the gap spreads.
They didn't understand that the gap was already spreading. Naomi found refuge with Sarah Dean, a low-level clerk who worked deep in the Bureau's archives. Sarah had seen Naomi's description in the watch notices. Unregistered anomaly, high-risk auditory contagion, and instead of turning her in, had left a coded message under a street lamp. If you can't be named, come to those who catalog the forgotten. Now they sat together in the Whisper Vault, the air thick with the echo of discarded names. It was a vast subterranean chamber, walls carved from black stone that pulsed faintly with syllables of light. Each name drifted in the air like a ghostly ribbon, unreadable, yet mournful.
They call this the city's memory. Every name ever stricken, every person unmade. But lately, the names are fading faster than we can record them.
Naomi approached one ribbon. It flickered like dying fire. She reached out, and it flared, recognizing her, welcoming her.
I don't erase them, I return them.
Return them to where?
Naomi turned toward the center of the chamber, where an ancient figure sat beneath a column of drifting syllables. His skin was paper thin, his eyes white ink. He smiled without lips.
The vault. To me.
The archivist.
She was my creation. The Bureau made her flesh, but I made her purpose. When the city first learned to bind power to names, it also created its own doom. Every word stolen, every syllable corrupted. They weakened the root of Avenor. The prophecy warned that one day the city would drown in its own silence.
Marshal Scott appeared then, not in person, but in the shimmer of his voice projected through the vault. His form rippled like smoke, his tone sharp as glass.
Naomi, you were never meant to think. You were built to contain, return to the surface. We can still fix this.
You're trying to fix a broken prophecy with the same tools that broke it.
The prophecy isn't broken. You are.
The vault trembled. Names began to peel from the walls, letters scattering like frightened birds. Sarah clutched her ears as whispers filled the air. Every forgotten name crying to be remembered. Every erased soul clawing back into being. Naomi understood then what the prophecy truly meant. If the vault opened fully, every lost name would return at once, but there would be no space in the world for duplicates. The city's language, its structure of identity, would collapse. Avenor would fall silent, not from lack of names, but from too many.
He's right about one thing. I was made to contain it.
Naomi, you'll die.
That's the point. If I erase myself, the silence has somewhere to go.
Once you are gone, no one will remember you.
I already live that way. Forget.
Marshall Scott's projection shattered. The ribbons of names streamed toward her, pouring into her chest like rivers of light. She felt every person she had ever touched, every erased soul, every silenced cry. They flowed through her, through the hole where her name should have been. For a moment, Avenor held its breath. Then the city exhaled. Lights flickered back on. Names reappeared on doors and records. The hum of identity returned, steady and calm. The Bureau's towers stood unchanged. Only one absence remained. No one remembered who had saved them. In the Whisper Vault, a single ribbon floated alone, blank and untitled. The archivist watched it drift upward and whispered,
Naomi! The ribbon shivered, but no sound came.
"Only silence, peaceful, necessary, whole." Like and subscribe for more.
Story Creations.